So I was decided to head off on my first solo trip. Had to first get through a meeting on Zoom, and after my uh, Zoom meeting, which was on cellular because I hadn't quite got my Starlink installed yet, I had to do it all on cellular, which meant that there was a lot of dropped portions of the call. But it was nice to go to a park and set up for my meeting, and then it was time to prepare my
So I've
dinner,
recently signed up with the Legends program for
which
their online fitness program.
is primarily vegetables, and it's pretty much the same thing all the time. I don't vary too much in my meal making. It's mostly vegetables and some tofu for protein, and it's just cook it up in my wok. And I only use water. I never use oil, and just pick away at the broccoli, and away I go with preparing my meal.
Put the camera down. Hopefully we can catch you coming out of that house tree. Okay, little buddy, you ready? It doesn't get
Having a 4x4 van meant that we could drive to some places other vehicles couldn't go. Some of our best memories from our trip are from our off-road adventures, but we've sure had our share of nasty off-road conditions.
very long. For coffee tomorrow, but I didn't get very much time. So now it's the end of the night, and the last thing I want to do is you just got to get them done. And I'll try to pack up tonight because I'm leaving tomorrow. I let in a pile of bugs. Ooh, it's really hot. It's like boiling water or something. Water heater, but I have to leave it on all day. I didn't want to necessarily do that. Let's see how fast I can do these dishes. There's that one. Grabbing some coffee, topping up my laptop before I head out for today. Back to Hamilton, back to having to deal with parking tickets. This was my first solo adventure, and for the most part it was successful. Just have to make sure I have a few more things. As you can see in this van, I have a lot of drawers. A lot of storage in here. So the question is, what do I put in here? That's the key. What am I going to put in all these spots? Tons of storage. Okay, so I have to do kind of my final walk around to make sure that everything is in its place, to prevent from sliding around too much. So I have this ladder. I usually keep it in place because once you get going, you don't want to hear a whole bunch of different things falling down. Spoons off to the side. Yes, I know I have a couple of dishes that have to be done, and I have this crappy coffee. This is just water. I have some water left over in the lines. Coffee sucked. I have to work on better coffee. I gotta turn off the fan. Close the windows. Makes it pretty dark in here. And then rid of these window blinds. Okay, set that chair around and the door. In my van, who I haven't named yet. Seems like everybody's naming their vehicles. I'm not sure what I would name it. Maybe Shadow. Shadow is a dog I once had that was a German Shepherd that I absolutely adored. So I've always had a love for her. So maybe I'd call it Shadow because it's all black. Anyway, this is my van life. This was my first solo trip just to kind of test things out while I await the various parts that I have to get before I can hit the road. So I'm just doing some little short stints to area campground so that I can kind of relax. Maybe this week or next I'll start doing some stealth sleeping at night, see how I adapt to that. Otherwise, let's get this show on the road. It's always funny because the first part of the trip, you're kind of making sure that you put everything away correctly, which you'll find out pretty quick as the van starts to rock. All right, happy campers, welcome. I'm on my way.
driving. I'm driving. Driving in the car. I'm driving.